Trinamool Congress leader Mahua Moitra, a name that has remained in the news for quite some time now over a cash for query scam. However, the parliament has recently expelled her after a report from the ethics committee had come against her with regards to this whole cash for query scam. Now, in the latest development, she has now knocked the doors of the topmost court of the country, challenging her expulsion from the parliament. In fact, what has also been stated by Mahua Moitra after that expulsion had taken place was that it was just like a hanging by a kangaroo court. Now, what is very, very important to note is the genesis of this matter, how actually it had come to light. Now, there was one advocate, Mr. Jayanand Dehadarai, who had written a letter to the Central Bureau of Investigation seeking investigation into Mahua Moitra's MP account, wherein it had been alleged that she had compromised the national security by giving her logins to a businessman based in Dubai, and his office had used that particular account to put questions in the parliament. Post that, the parliamentary ethics committee had come into the force. It had heard Mr. Jayanand Dehadarai and Mr. Nishikant Dubey, the BJP MP, who had moved a motion against Mahua Moitra seeking the matter to be given to the ethics committee of the parliament, and he had in fact also deposed before the committee on the day one, wherein he had contended that Mahua Moitra had compromised national security by compromising her login credentials with people based in Dubai and otherwise as well. In fact, what was also stated by Mr. Nishikant Dubey was that this act of Mahua Moitra is something that is against the ethics of the parliament, and hence she should be expelled from the parliament. The report then came in and was tabled in the parliament, post which Mahua Moitra was not allowed to speak and she was expelled from the parliament, though there was an opposition walkout. But what is very, very crucial to note at this point of time is now Mahua Moitra has knocked the doors of the topmost court of the country, challenging this particular expulsion from the parliament. But whether or not that would be granted is something that we'll have to wait and watch for. But if we go back in the history and look at the Raja Rampal case, wherein there was a similar allegation, however, those were of bribery, very, very clearly the Supreme Court had held that, the Parliamentary Ethics Committee is a body in itself, and there seemed to be no kind of a disparity with the judgment that has been rendered by the Ethics Committee, and expulsion was upheld of those 15 leaders. But whether or not Mahua Moitra would be meeting the same fate, whether Mahua would be able to secure some kind of relief from the Supreme Court, whether the Supreme Court will hear this particular matter on merit or will it issue notice, is something that we'll have to wait and watch for in the next few days when the Supreme Court actually takes up this matter and hears it.